How do you think the game went compared to the first game?
Well, I'm really pleased. You know, again, everybody's getting to play. The competition probably isn't what we would have wanted, although I am told our last game is against a professional team that's got a player from the Big East that was an all-league Big East guy, and a player from Delaware who we played a couple years ago during a tournament in Florida, and it's more of the level that we thought we would play when we got here. So I'm anxious for that. It's supposedly in a good arena and things too. But this was a cool experience for us because we got to put a clinic on for a bunch of young kids. And then after the game was over, obviously they saw a lot of dunks in American basketball, and they treated our players like rock stars, and they want their jerseys and all that. So it was a cool experience for the players. Again, I thought DQ Cole played really well. Isaiah Jones, I think, showed that he's really going to help us. Dre Polk, coming off that knee surgery and everything, just getting back in shape, but he protected the rim for us, had some blocks in there. He's long at 6'11" and athletic. That really helps our zone. Both teams we played really couldn't figure out the zone, but I think that had a lot to do with how ugly the score was. And they didn't shoot well because they're not used to seeing the kind of size and athleticism that we have. Blake and Golke can really shoot it, and that gives us, Trey, we haven't even used much here because, we're not running plays to him and things like that. But, he twisted his ankle, so I'm hoping he's going to be able to play against that pro team on Sunday. But, I mean, it's really good for us to score the ball, feel good about ourselves. We play our tails off. We guard 94 feet the whole game, and we push and run like the old Oakland teams. As a coach, I've had a lot of success with this style of basketball. Have not been really able to run it, even though we had Jalen Moore. I was hoping to be able to run it, but we just didn't have the depth in the last couple of years. So to have the depth that we have to be able to run like we're running, it's kind of fun again to see that.
And then you started with a different starting lineup than the first game. What was your thoughts?
Well, I wanted to give everybody a chance to say they started a game. I'm trying to analyze. I know what our veterans are, so I'm trying to analyze Steve or Mike. I don't even remember names. I'm trying to analyze Mike. I'm trying to analyze, what DQ is going to give us. I'm trying to analyze how Polk's, what minutes I can get him injured-wise. And Baru he was kind of the jewel of the recruiting class. He had a chance to go to the Atlantic 10 and schools like that, and he turned them down to come to Oakland. So getting him and figuring him out and him figuring us out, it's important to get him minutes. So, I'm really pleased with these two games. I really hope that we have a team that could, smack us around a little bit on Sunday, so I'm hoping to see that.
Any update on the food in Italy?
Well, everybody thinks the food's really good. It really isn't so much just pasta and that. I'm learning so much about it. It's even the chicken, what they do to it and the flavors and that they put into it. I had spaghetti with anchovies, and you would think, ugh, and it was unbelievable. I mean, think about that, spaghetti with an anchovy sauce. It was unbelievable. I'd have it again right now. So just the things I'm learning about this country. And I'm going to tell you, Florence, ooh, what a city. What a city. We're almost cool in the tradition and history, but Florence, oh my gosh. And we go to Venice tomorrow, so